So here I am live out at my garden in the backyard at the end of the day. It's almost time to get ready for bed. I'll wipe the rest of my makeup off at that time, but here you go. You get to see me in all natural. Not near as cute as when I have my makeup fixed, but I just couldn't do it tonight, not again. The day is done. Gone is the sun. And here I am next to my bougainvillea. I have a lot of other things I could sit in front of, but for some things it's nice to have that pop of color. So here I am. But here's the deal. Today was day 26. And you know, I told you that I've been listening to Dr. Becky because she is a college instructor at the Science of Nutrition. And she said, you know, for years that she fell for the information about eating less portions and eating low carb, low fat diets, and she said she did like everybody else and she just got heavier and heavier. But then she learned about all the new studies they've been doing, and even some that weren't so new, and found out that fat's not actually bad for you. And that fat, I mean, different than, you know, it might be contrary to what popular belief is, but the truth of the matter is that fat doesn't make you fat. It actually helps you burn fat. And then she said that, you know, for me to keep eating right and not keep falling for sugar, that I needed to eat a nice large salad a day, every day, and then 2 cups of steamed vegetables. And I assume that means I could also eat a cup of raw vegetables in place of that, but I'm still waiting for her to get back to me on that, because I made a comment underneath one of her YouTube posts, and it's actually working for me. I've been doing it for a few days, and I eat that big bowl of salad, and I did have a little bit of a craving yesterday, but it didn't last long. The same with the day before, and I ate my vegetables as well, and I did it today as well, and guess what? 0 craving for 0 sugar, and that's a miracle for me. You know how I've been struggling with that all this time and trying to determine if it was, you know, something I was ever going to get over, and if it was really hard. And yeah, of course, sugar is a really hard addiction to break, but guess what? When I'm eating the vegetables, it tells that part of, she talks about it in her videos. She talks about that 4-part video series I told you about, you know, the one I said, watch the videos and she'll explain that to you. Well, it actually works. It actually works, because when I eat those things, it's making the nutrition go where it needs to be, and then my body doesn't tell me that I need more, eat more. So I'm just really happy that it's actually working, and I'm going to be able to get off of sugar. So eventually that will work, and I'm going to just keep on it. Now my husband's joining us, so we'll see how he does. He's feeling like he's a good 20 to 40 pounds overweight, and he's quite disgusted with himself. So he's going to start doing the exact same thing. He actually is 2 days without sugar. So, you know, he says as a firefighter that's really hard, because they go on calls and they take patients into the hospital, and when they do that, they, you know, have free ice cream galore for them, and treats and snacks and all these things that are really bad for you. So they're just poisoning those poor firefighters because they don't know any better. Really, I don't know if that's why, but they're just being nice, you know, having strawberry shortcake ice cream sandwiches and things like that. And he said normally he eats them till he's stuffed, and the last few days he hasn't been eating them at all. So I'm just really proud of him. Just want to give a quick shout out to my man for trying to do the same thing, and anyone else who's trying to attempt to even cut back on sugar, let alone just cut it cold turkey. So I'm happy to report that today I have had no sugar, not even interested. In fact, I had an extra fruit roll-up in my church bag, and I gave it to my son. I said, hurry and eat this before I get tempted to eat it, but I really wasn't tempted. And I gave my daughter the 2 packs of fruit snacks I still had in my church bag. So that's all I got, and I hope that this helps you in some form of way. And no matter what, I really appreciate you guys cheering me on and saying such encouraging, kind words to help motivate me so I could stay on this better path for my life. I've had the doctor visits, and it's looking like everything's going to be okay, and that maybe changing my diet was more helpful than I realized. I do get some heart wall and chest wall pain. We're going to make sure that's all it is, but that may be all that's going on with me, which I'll be really happy. And the next step is to check my hormones out and make sure everything's okay, and then just find out what's going on with that. So if that's the case, then I'll be set to go, and I'm hoping this all works out. But I just want to let you know that I'm doing good, and thanks so much. Take care. Have a good night and have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.